Smokescreen is really good this game for both teams.
Did you know in the what is it called? The Tricks of the Trade, you can instant cast your smoke cloud. It's instant from Tricks of the Trade. You don't break it. I had no idea. I haven't played Ricky in many patches as an offlane player myself. It feels awful to play against, and so I was just messing around with it in a practice lobby, and it's like, holy shit! I understand why people play this thing. Like, I went Arcane Blink Octarine Core, right? Int items, because I was trying the whole thing where you can have like permanent Tricks of the Trade, and I was doing 300 damage on Ricky with the backstab with just int items at level 30. And I get it's level 30, but that's a lot of damage for literally no damage items. Like, that's nuts. What a hero, man.
I think the thing that is just overpowered with him right now is just Aghanim Scepter. I'm a Ricky player, so I don't mind this as much, but it's interesting that they would keep all of the old stuff, which is Tricks of the Trade lasts longer. It has actual range to it.
Cast range,
but now,
yeah, it's nuts.
The cast range is huge, and then you obviously have these amazing talents that accompany it, but then you add in 2 hits as well in addition to something that was already good, and now it's just gone over this threshold where it's probably too good, honestly. But you're right, I actually didn't know this until yesterday. Literally yesterday I was streaming that Smokescreen is be able to cast one. I thought it canceled Tricks of the Trade, but definitely not.
So did I. Yeah.
So really strong.
Ridiculous hero. Anyway, not even considered here, apparently. They go for the OD, finally.
Super on meta for these teams still, just grabbing the OD. The Witch Doctor a bit off meta, and interesting to have always a Witch Doctor Shadow Shaman pairing. It's like having just suddenly cousins being on the same team. I wonder if, like, how you diversify who's going to get the extra farm priority. They both have like kind of a somewhat similar skill set to bring to the table, so it's going to be interesting to watch that too develop. And then the Jug will make his first debut of the day, another trusty core when a lot of the options have already been taken off the table. I guess Jug is one of the few that remain.
I think good. Witch Doctor's a hero that can use farm pretty well, but Rasta is just so much better with
It's
farm.
A good combo too. Like, it's a great kill combo. These two heroes together. If you Rasta lockdown people and Witch Doctor just gets a full Maledict and Death Ward, like, nobody's going to survive that no matter how much farm you have. Jug can have like Scotty, Butterfly, whatever. He's going to die to these two supports, which is that's a pretty nice thing to have between your two supports, because the other cores can just run around farming. Supports are like, don't worry, guys, we got this. Just pick everybody off.
It's a little lacking on, like, jump and catch, right? I mean, they just have to kind of waddle in there to hopefully set up a lot of CC.
True.
And until Tide gets a Blink, which I don't know if Blink's in meta these days or not, it seems like offlaners are able to glimmer cape their way into fights. I don't know who's going to be jumping in and getting catches, unless it's going to be this 5th pick who's ideally a core.
You can force fights to you with Rasta Wards, right? That's one of the beneficial aspects of that hero. And then Invoker Alacrity on whatever their carry is going to be that can actually hit buildings, which there's plenty. I mean, is Troll still there? Not to bring that hero up for the millionth time, but that's a really good building hitter.
Yeah, it's a good Troll.
It's true.
Well, then again, you don't really want to pick Troll into OD. I see why they banned the Ursa instead of the Troll, because it's like Troll just dies in one hit to the OD ult because he has the lowest int gain in the game. You imprison Invoker, get a little bit of his mana, ult Troll, and he's dead. And then you could also imprison the ult. So it does seem like it's the only thing left, though. Like,
last time we
Ricky,
thought Troll
right?
was left. Yeah,
Ricky?
there's Ricky, as you mentioned. I think Morphling came out on EG when we were like, certainly it's this, right? There's nothing less, and then there'll be a Morphling or something. I think at that point I even named Lifestealer, but yeah, there's not too many core options in your typical melee core options that are left out there.
Monkey King is still available, but picking Monkey into OD is a little questionable. It's a difficult lane. It's not easy to lane that, but there's honestly not much that lanes well against OD, period. So usually you want your summons heroes. Ricky would probably be decent against OD in lane. I mean, not the best, but it's okay.
Ricky feels like he's come a long way from the old days where he was a horrendous laner. His regen's insane.
It's Drow.
Yes?
It is almost certainly Drow.
Oh.
You got Drow against the Jug. You can kite him. You can silence him. Drow against Undying, Nyx. You don't care about these heroes at all. It destroys the OD in lane. I feel like... Does Scourge play Drow? I'm sure he plays Drow. It's just not one of his like signature things, but this feels like a really good Drow game. You have the Quaswex Invoker too. You're going to be buffing up his damage eventually. Got the Alacrity for him too.
I like it. I mean, that's the building hitter, right? It force fights to you. Like Drow, no, Every time we switch the camera, you're just drinking something different. Just have this entire refrigerator under your desk, Jenkins. Pretty impressive, I have to say.
Yeah, I told you about my collection, but anyway.
Yep. Mars last pick, so this is likely the 3, which means mid OD.
Cool.
I mean, they could switch it up a
mid-Mars.
bit, but
Could be mid-Mars too.
could be.
This does kind of make the draw pick shittier. Okay, so they go with the Ricky because the projectile blocking, of course, of the Mars, his shield and the arena. So they just go with the Ricky.
All right, yeah, you've been talking up the Ricky so much. Are you guys just going to be backing up the cut on this one just because of that alone, Suns fan?
Yeah, the building hitting takes a little bit of a hit because Ricky is garbage at it, but I'm still going to go with the cut. I think Ricky's like way too good to be able to be available as a last pick.
Okay.
I'm actually going to go with Jiang Hu here because
Ooh.
I feel
Wow.
like these guys play really well when they have superior late game. That is what the first game looked like to me. And now that they have OD Jug, it's really OD Jug versus Ricky. And so I'm confident in their ability to deal with the early game of the cut, which they play exceptionally well, and then get to the late game and then carry. I think this is going to go the same as the first game.
Okay.
All right, let's see how it goes. It's our last game of the day. Why don't we go ahead and send things over now to our casting duo. It's Trent and Lyrical after the break.
Oh, hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're already just right back into the game and has already started. You don't want to look at us anyways. Trent, he's got Gush level 1 on this Tidehunter. He's ready for action, ready to battle, but there's nobody nearby for Mr. Tingle King to run at.
He's back. He's getting the redo here on the old Tide once more. I like it. I think he had a great game last time. I agree with the decision. In fact, I like a lot of their heroes right now.
Okay.
Besides the cut. The Ricky at the end was pretty solid too, but I wouldn't say it's like a big outdraft or anything. Probably the most unusual thing for me is just even seeing the OD mid, because the mid games have not looked too hot for this hero, whereas the offlane ones have just felt a little bit nicer.
Right, and you can see, Jenkins talking about it being a good option late game, but it's the big question of will they be able to get to that late game, particularly when, they don't have that much tower hitting on the side of the cut, but they got a Shadow Shaman. That's more than enough. That's all you need in the world. Just run up there, drop some wards, do a little dance, the way that Shadow Shaman does.
Yeah, that is true though, because I guess they have the jug to cover anyway, but the reason I like the offlane a little bit better too is that you need to focus the OD in team fights, right? Because if you go on a different target, they're just going to get astraled. That means you have to jump the OD. Well, then why not make him an offlane hero or an annoying, less valuable hero if he's being forced to be jumped upon anyway? When you put him as your mid, then you're just putting more value into the hero they have to jump anyway.
Right, and there's
why do you have an Oracle mid?
It's true. Yeah, I get what you mean there. And I think that there is going to be a problem with this probably when you see, if Ricky's able to get on top of him, then drop down the cloud. It's really annoying to play against as an OD. But do you think that this is going to be much more of just the AFK farming Ricky that we've been seeing where he goes for, just Battle Fury really early on and plays on the other side of the map? Or do you think that he gets involved a little bit more in the mid game?
He could probably do a little bit of both, just because whatever you have Ravage and Invoker, there's so much setup that he can probably be involved with minimal items, He can just show up for a fight every now and then. I like that he's thinking about the corrosion first off.
Yeah, that's been more and more often what I think we've been seeing on a lot of these cores that kind of have the ability to run people down. And some damage there onto Nico, as you can see up top. There's some more action going on down bottom too, where Scourge Redux doing his taunting business, which you love to see.
Yeah, he's trying to get some last hits, and Trapness just hit a long-range impale to damage him and steal last hit, so very nicely done. Old White should have a much better game. He was unable to really get off the ground last game, and he was playing a hero that needs to be even or ahead to flex his influence in a lot of situations. Now on the Mars, you're not as reliant just because you have this big AoE spell, and you're trying to set up for the rest of your team.
True. It still can definitely be annoying, but it's not by any stretch of the imagination the end of the world if you're a bit behind, particularly when you have somebody like Trapnet to set up for some fights, on this next assassin. That's another thing that can be really good stuff.
Prayer? Whoops. Whoopsie. Don't micro it back. I mean, I guess it was dead either way, but
yeah. Ooh, and First Blood actually going to be claimed up top and make the play happen with the only level 1 spin. Nico, nicely played.
That was on a boot shaman, too.
And I gave him a tip afterwards. Nice. Okay, let him know how he feels. As down bottom, Scourge McDuck going to fall as well. This hero, not the tankiest in the world, has good regen, but if you can find a way to burst him, yeah, it's, he'll fall pretty quickly. Go poof.
Yeah, he actually just got impaled into spear, and he also took like 80 damage from creeps, and they were just able to break him down there with the rebuke too. Wow, it's quite the kill to get.
Yeah.
Instantly, he's mad. He instantly just starts running at old white when he comes back to the lane, but he's lost 30% of his HP for it, and he got his Witch Doctor almost killed. Bingo, no.
Okay, Spike Carapace used afterwards. They do have Maledict trying to heal up afterwards, but will not happen. They get the kill. Scourge McDuck has to blink away. He can't really do much. It's not going to be enough to kill old white.
It was a value Maledict, though, on 2
Top.
heroes.
They run him down. Eco God got in range yet again, and with the level 2 spin this time, is able to kill off the Tidehunter.
You know, I'll tell you what the absolute worst part of all these deaths is that they don't have a bottle mid.
That's true.
So, like, no one is benefiting from this. Plus, it's also, you know, only 3 minutes in. But still, you know, sometimes you die as a support, and you're like, oh, don't worry, mid, I'm coming to save your lane. Not going to be an option in a game where you have the Invoker. But once again, we unfortunately have another connection issue here for someone from Jiang.
Well, I'm just going to say it. Like, things are already looking pretty good for Jiang, except for their Jug being DC'd. But across all the lanes, they're basically winning at this point. 4 denies on the OD also. Just taking a look at sort of that difference in terms of experience. It's about a quarter of a level into their favor. But, you know, you come out of the laning stage looking a little bit ahead like this. If they can maybe make a couple of rotations work out, things are looking pretty solid for them. And, you know, early Meteor Hammer, setting that up with a Nyx Assassin as well, it could be pretty devastating if they make that rotation.
I think a good moment for them will be what happens at the level 6 for the Jug. Because ideally, like early levels, you probably want to take that safe lane tower away from the cut, because you know they're going to be trying to use the Ravage and the Shadow Shaman to try and take top. It would be lovely if you were able to actually contest that and not just like drop it super early. So if you can get the first pressure down in the bottom lane and either force the tide down there, right, or just like end up getting it because you have Tombstone and Healing Ward, then that would be a huge boon for them.
Okay. Well, that'll be something to watch for. And obviously not quite as easy to go for like the arena jump at level 6 with old white onto the Ricky, since he's got the easy jump out with the tricks of the trade and what have you, and also just if there's a blink strike or whatever. But there's definitely a chance that they could make something happen here.
They have enough chain stun between the two of them that it can still work though.
Yeah, definitely. And obviously if they can bring in the Jug, that helps that much more. He won. Keeps the deny game going.
He actually got shackled.
Ooh, trying to live.
Man, those right clicks.
And the soul rip. Got there in time.
Why does Shadow Shaman hit so hard? He still hits more than Tide at level 3. All right, well, he was actually only level 2. Tide was 3.
At some point, if we have a second, we need to check out the Jug's courier, by the way. This thing looks ridiculous.
Oh, I know. He's headed for all 3 games.
I haven't even. That thing is beautiful.
I have the winter map on. It blends in.
It's like a Patronus. Thank you for also catching the kill there. The Ob's doing a great job. As Pingu going to fall yet again. Scourge McDuck did not get lucky with where he was hitting an old white. It's going to take some damage from the Maledict, but not enough. Trying to bait in this Ricky to go for him.
And meanwhile, Trapnest has the stick here, so he's close to the mana. Yeah, he's got the mana now.
God, gets the spin away. Be able to kill him. Level 4 on that Jug as Storm got the side pull off, and Tingle King underneath the tower right now.
I love how aggressive he's playing, even though he's level 3, Jug's level 4, but he's keeping the pressure up too.
Yeah, that's what you want.
Damn soul rips though. Level 2, you can already see how much heal that is. Crazy. Does send him home though on Storm. They don't have vision of this, so they don't necessarily know that he's gone, but they probably have a good inkling based on how much HP the Jug has now.
On the cut here is going to get 3 bounty runes, it looks like, with that one up on the high ground still there as well. As Nico God taking more damage. There's the shackles. Do they have enough to kill him off in the end? Not quite.
The funny thing is he keeps spinning and losing all his mana, so he never has enough left for the healing ward.
Yeah.
They're just forcing it out every single time.
On bottom, gets the courier kill. Maledict won't be enough to kill off old white. Pingu is being chased around here a little bit, but they're trying to battle around this stack that's here as well. And Mars could go for a spear play if he wants to. But he's just going to pull the creep wave back, and now body blocks, trying to take down Trap Nest.
Look
Okay.
at the Vol at the same time. Well, once that's done.
Yeah, I think that this is a dead Nyx Assassin, maybe. Oh, good Impale. Walk away. It might be enough. It's only level 2 on the Maledict, and he gets away.
Vol mid. Vol at the same time. He did a full walk to the jungle in behind here on P1 to set up this for little Nick, but it is not enough in the end. The Ash had already been burned, so I mean it's a lot of pressure. But the DD Nyx comes in.
There's that one more orb there onto Nick.
Oh, run,
Misses
Frodo.
uphill. Yeah, Vol needs to get out here too. They're gonna back.
This courier is gonna be okay.
All right, very, very one-sided game in terms of kills. As Yinghu definitely having a good time with it.
How is Nico God still this farm despite all I see is him at 20% HP being ran at by Tinkle King? Well, at least Storm's gonna take some of the heat now. Gets the tombstone now, but he's shackled up top.
I think that he's fine. He's still got stick charges, runs away. And with the zombies, Vol starting to drop down low. Not quite enough. They do lose the Witch Doctor in the meantime, down bottom.
Every time it's fights everywhere at the same time.
And somehow, keep on getting kills. And the Cut keep on losing their heroes as Nick takes some more damage there back in the mid lane.
I feel like somehow the Cut have actually done more damage. I don't know if that... I think that makes sense, but... Another one bites the dust.
They get him. That was the arena combo. That's big.
Now we have the hammer, too. So now if Nick rotates out, his tower gets hammered. If P1 rotates, their tower gets hammered.
Yeah, this is not easy one, for sure. As they
The
spin up
smoke on the
top.
trap nest down bottom, too.
Tingle King? I thought he was going to go for the Ravage, but no. Yeah, going on Trap Nest, hits the two-person stun. Tornado came out at the same time. Maledict going to land, but it looks like Trap Nest gets out, and Meteor Hammer not quite going to be on the mark back mid, but they did manage to hit the tower with it.
There's
Both came out.
chaos everywhere, man.
It's really weird. It's like there's 3 separate games of Dota happening.
Yeah, it has been rather isolated. There's not a ton of movement between Nico got out back in the jungle, and that ward behind the tower, not even a half duration yet. So, and they planted this a while back, just thinking like we're going to be opting for this. The 10-minute push is like guaranteed pretty much at this point with Vol's current XP. He can get the tome. He's certainly going to have the wards. Eagle King's just going to start working on it solo. Holding Ravage, under tower, 3 points anchor smash. This thing's probably gone without additional heroes here.
Yeah, this is
Also,
really nice.
there's 256 mana on P1 right now.
Ooh.
Yeah, stack it up.
Careful. Dingo tries to get away. Has the Maledict, the push out. Scourge McDuck, Tornado lift up. This is nice for them if they can get this kill, but the Tombstone's down. They got heal from Storm in a second if they need it. Old White getting dropped low, not quite dead yet. He gets away on nothing. Are you kidding me? They only lose the Nyx, and now P1 shows up. He's still got a lot of mana. Nico God also drops the big ol' ulti down. Takes down only Pingu. But I think that they're going to get Vol here as well. As the spin underneath the tower looking for the chase down. And will they finally get him? They do. Storm, the one that gets the final touch. And then Meteor Hammer the tower. Easy as can be.
Yeah, Tranquils are fast, but not that fast. Although at the same time, Tinkle King did take down that tower. He's pushed it through. He's well on his way towards either the Blink or the Hood. Whatever he decides for. But still holding that Ravage. They essentially chose Little Nick over the Tide, right? Because the second TP is probably going to take a little bit too long, or he just thought things would go a little bit better for them.
Right.
But at 10 minutes, he'll have to be very cautious about playing like this, because the Nyx is also going to get a tome, and they'll have to watch for the easy setup, as you pointed out before, with the OD.
Yeah. Into the stun and Meteor Hammer and all that shenanigans that are
Look
there.
at these wards, too. Trapping is way in the back. Wards and grabs the bounty rune.
Might get the other one as well. Witch Doctor's going to go for it.
Oh, stun! Stun! Oh, he's so good!
Oh, what a play. He's going to pay for that one. But that is well worth it. Pingu's pissed.
Yeah, he's dead.
He's super dead. Chase by Carapace? No, he's still gone. All right, well, they got both of those bounty runes, and I think the other 2 as well, unless I'm mistaken. Back behind enemy lines, Tingle King, ready to come out of the forest. Got to be careful, P1 and Old White. This is a lot of people converging in the same area, but Tingle King gives up his position. Instead, is going to head back through the jungle.
Yeah, he got pinged there too. Old White with the scout out there. Sees him lurking. Meanwhile, a TP up top here. This I'm assuming is post comb here. Yeah, Nyx has the Vendetta and a sentry, but does not head in. Perhaps worried.
Ooh, smoke.
Oh, mid.
Eco God Pingu walks right into him. This is going to be a super dead Witch Doctor to start the fight, and now the Nyx moving in. That was really well played by Vol. I think that could have been an easy 2-person stun.
Kind of greedy to run it. Like, you know they're going to set.
Ravage,
Oh my god.
5-man Ravage. No follow-up at all. Broken, stunned, and going to get killed. He's getting a couple of those gems in his Tidehunter profile, but that is a big loss with Ravage used.
And the easiest setup for a kill on the Invoker. Direct out of the Astral into the Meteor Hammer. Very well done. Let's see how close it was. And Ricky was just farming top.
And I mean, while all that was happening, they did also finish off the tower with the wards too. Like, so it's not insignificant, but I don't know. It's feeling very weirdly one-sided. Like very one-sided, but it feels like it should be closer. Maybe, I don't know. What do you think?
I would say that this kind of seems par for the course with the way that Scourge is playing, just because like he's not gonna be that involved, you know.
Okay.
So meanwhile, we've seen the OD and the Jug actually be there several times. I mean, Jug didn't even get off his ulti, but he was at least still present for part of that. I mean, he got ravaged, you know. He's involved.
There you go.
Maybe they needed the Ravage in that bottom fight too to actually try and cement something there rather than like trading kind of evenly.
Right. Good decision to spin TP out there. Yeah, that could have been nice.
I think for Bull, he has quite a bit he can do this game still with the Serpent Wards.
Right.
Does need to be cautious. There's a lot of sentries here because they're a Nyx. Oh, look at Travis played it cool. Oh, yeah. Nope, nothing here. Definitely not Shadow Shot.
Ah! Just like that. Stuck to the tree. Oh, we didn't get him stuck. I think he's stuck. Yeah, there's no way out of there. Yeah, it's that was well played by Trap Nest, and then smoke up afterwards. Okay.
They have everything. Vendetta's still up. They know there's no ward there because the sentries are dropped.
Dude, the other thing. Big old Sanity's Eclipse.
Oh, the spider senses they're not tingling.
He's got. He's digging. He's digging. Hello. Oh wait. I mean, he should still get this. There's no way you don't. Surely. Oh! Push outside.
All right, so physics in Dota. When you're impaled, you do rise on the Z-axis. You will be speared out of the arena. A very stylish way to kill someone.
Nico God's being chased down now. Pingu has that stun after the tornado. People moving in,
yeah,
trying to keep him alive.
Oh my god.
Oh, he got pulled up to the high ground. They got Ravage. No more spin. Super duper dead. And now, trying to find that Undying afterwards, they will kill off Pingu on the other side of it. But I believe that this is also going to be a Storm Death in just a moment here as well. But can they wrap around and actually make the fight happen? They're running through the wards. These guys are crazy. What are they doing?
Team?
Silence, no mana. I don't know what that was. I don't even know, Trent.
I don't think they really knew what was up there because the way Jug just like died.
Well, no, they were killing the Undying.
I don't know. Call Nico Lemony Snicket or something, man. That was just a series of unfortunate events. Like, how does he wind up back on the high ground next to those two after almost solo killing the Witch Doctor? Yeah.
That was wild. Okay, well, game's evener now, which is a word.
Trap Nest on the go here. Has the sentry down. All right, Vol. Oh, he doesn't have a detection anyway.
Dun, 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 dun.
Let's see. 1040 HP. Connect with my stun.
Oink. Yeah, they got him. That was a nice play there, too. The Spike Carapace anticipating the Ether Shock. It's good. So, 15-minute mark. Looks like it's going to be a trade-off of 2 bounty runes apiece. This ward over by the Radiant Ancients still giving a lot of good vision.
The death was worth it.
Yeah. They've got a couple good wards down for Jiang.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even see that one down by the mid-tier, too. That's a really nice one.
Yeah.
These deep wards that spot couriers, they tell you everything. I'm going to harp on this forever. Deep wards are amazing now. Yeah. Look at all these couriers just flying over, telling everyone what people are up to because you have these here.
It's true.
You know? You can use that map you guys learned in school. some trajectories and triangulation, you know?
Please talk more about math. I want to hear you explain it. That's
Geometry.
geometry. I like that. Lines.
Rhombuses and trapezoids.
Yeah. They're trying to set up over here on this OD. Oh, cancel it. Gotta ask for yourself. Arena down. No more mana on the OD. He's in trouble. Dr. Ulti backs away. Now trying to take down Tingle King. They've already killed Little Nick. They can get Pingu and get alive with the OD. I think that they're going to be pretty happy. And he walks back in. Astral in a second.
Oh, I did so Astral. You're insane.
Get out of there.
Oh my God.
What a player. Oh, they're going to finish him off, though, I think. Most likely. Yeah, he's dead.
God, I wish he ravaged the move. It's so funny.
Dude, P1's awesome. This guy was sick. That was awesome.
Yeah.
That was really good.
That was kind of insane. I can't believe he didn't self-astral. I would
might
have
have
been
died
noping
if
out
he
of
did.
there. No, he had enough allies. Tide would have just died, I think.
I mean, Tide maybe could have ravaged or something at the up. I don't know.
Yeah. Either way, he's too good. He doesn't care.
True. And another death on Little Nick now, who's played a pretty freaking good Invoker game so far. A little bit lower on the net worth. It's feeling like he's having to run around a lot more often than might want. Trying to make plays happen where they can.
Well, Vol is playing Nyx Assassin again here. Oh, this time he has the sentry.
They got him.
He knew.
Now, Shackle afterwards, and Lil Nick comes in for the cleanup with a little bit of help from his friends. Slow and steady beat down. Should be done.
I had not actually clued into the fact that they had this outpost now, too. That is pretty brutal. Considering, like, the net worth and everything, and how it's felt pretty good for Jiang Hu, they do not want to lose this free XP.
Yeah. Objective Gaming coming in.
Oh, and a stack, too? Get it, Tingle
Wow.
King.
That's really nice. Dude, if he gets into Guardian Greaves here before too long, this is going to be really nice stuff for them. Holding this high ground, but underneath the ward. They know they're there. Oh, the arena catches them right at the start. They missed on the pushback for Pingu, but the banish is there onto Tide. Tingle King just going to get Omni Slash to death. Dude, ward's winning games.
Yeah, it's the one off to the side there. Yep. Pinged out by a Witch Doctor, actually. Exactly where it was.
Well played.
You feel so safe lurking under an Ob Sentry combo like that with your Ravage. Not so much. They still haven't taken back their outpost, though. 2 minutes to go.
Feels like it's going to need to be a move. Vol is heading up
What's
there
Vol
again.
doing?
I mean, I think they want to hang on to this.
Is he looking for like a solo kill here?
I'm not sure.
I mean,
I think he passed by that ward where they spotted him for a second. Maybe. Maybe not. But they're really trying to keep a hold of this.
This is nice. They set this up so far in advance.
I mean, they're going to open up right onto that Undying at the start. Can they kill him off in time? They will. Scorchman Duck gets the finish. Both dead.
Okay, that was sick. Damn.
Really well played.
Yeah. A bit risky, but I mean, he had Scourge nearby, and he just wanted to ensure they kept the outpost. That is the advantage that they've gotten themselves in this game. And they're going to hold it.
XP lead often mattering a whole heck of a lot. And, I mean, the problem, of course, is that they're still down a good chunk of XP, but it will help if they can get it at the 20-minute mark.
Look at these value wards. Killing Undying and farming all these camps.
Well played.
Yeah.
In the meantime, we have Nico God, who's gone back for the Mjolnir and trying to get a little bit of split push action going, building towards the Blink Dagger too.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while, huh?
No.
Yeah, I mean, he's free this game, right? They don't have anything that stops the spin TP, theoretically, as long as he gets it off first, until Ricky gets a Basher or a Abyssal or whatever.
Good Hex.
All
Afterwards, Arena goes down. Ravage going to connect, but the BKB was already out. Vol going to get chunked down here as they try and chase Tingle King. Can they kill him off in time? Little Nick waiting for that BKB to wear off. Tornado came through. And that's enough for the disengage. So two going down for nothing.
Yeah, they split up there, so at least one of them is going to die. It's an easy kill on Vol. Nick, again, playing up into this. They want to hold the outpost at the 20, and they kept it.
Oh, where was the rest of the team? I mean, they're going to get Nick off of this probably. Maybe not. Scorch McDuck tries to run, and they get the imprisonment. Little Nick chased. Continued to run down. Scourge McDuck needs a couple more punches.
That's not a lot of mana.
He's trying to get out of there. Trying to jump. Trying to hide. Do they have vision? They don't quite get it. He's still invis. Oh, and there's the blink strike out. Now, Pingu gonna throw out the cast. Doesn't bounce on anybody else. There's an Astral. Tries to retreat. Old White back in here as well. Where's the detection? They need to drop some sentries down.
They got one by the mouth of the pit.
Okay.
No tombstone or anything here, though. There's no way they're committing. Oh, they've actually got Tingle once more, and that's an Omni.
Oh, that's pretty rough.
Juggernaut has entered the game.
Very, very interesting stuff. I kind of like this, like, just early Mjolnir build. Throwing that little a static charge onto just anybody at the beginning of the fight.
Yeah.
It's neat.
Potential blink. Yeah, he does buy it up.
I guess that, like, with the way these fights can start, if you can just get the Omni onto the Tide, like, it's really good for him. But Tidehunter is going to have those Guardian Greaves pretty soon as well. And we're getting close.
Yeah, it's such a hard hero to deal with as Tide. He just requires help from your allies, and you just have to hope that they all also survive through the Omni Slash, right? If you pass it off to, like, Pingu or Vol there. And if he omnis before the spin, then he might just come out, spin, and you still don't have a good answer. And then at that point, the fight's like broken down so much that it can be very difficult.
Scourge McDuck 200 gold away from having Aghanim Scepter. Trap Nest.
Oh, Trap
finds
Nest,
one.
he knows.
The break pushes him back, and they get the kill. Silence onto everybody. They want to blow up Tingle King. He's got Ravage in 9 seconds. I don't know if he's going to make it, though. He will fall. And Pingu now going to drop as well. 2 quick kills and a tower.
Does the dance of his people there. Oh, well. Game 1 investors held strong after Game 2.
That's right.
Looking good.
Absolutely.
Expect the dips. Game 2 was the dip. Now you're profiting. This is Jiang Hu to the moon right now. Recovery options for the cut, though. I mean, Ravage fight outside the Roche pit. If they go for an Aegis that's slightly risky. Which is probably happening soon, I would guess. Should be waiting for their spells to come back and everything. But the likelihood, here we go, a little pick off mid.
It's nice if they can get it. But they have the stun afterwards. Trap Nest realizes, okay, not going to work. That is...
We popped it, too.
Okay.
That was a 10-seconder.
Dude, they're going down. Sorry comes out, and yeah, they're going to lose 2 here. Is that into Roche?
You don't have the wards is the only thing, because you burnt them there. But he does have the shard, and he has an arcane, so he can pop quite a few of them.
Okay. There's a chance here. I mean, it's still not happening that quick.
Well, it's alacrity, Ricky. It's all right. Okay, yeah. Bye. That's okay though.
Yeah. Oh, link back. Jumps in. Jug. Realizes, okay, they're not doing it anymore. Let's just get a little back on out. Looks like they're gonna be fine now.
Look at that lead though, falling down pretty fast. Now only a 4K lead.
It's true. I mean, the buyback definitely hurts.
Yeah, the XP has been trending pretty far in their favor for a long time, though. Even when they had that outpost,
Right.
they have a pretty good level lead right now for Jiang Hu.
Well, one
Tends
of the
to
big
be a little bit better indicator.
One of the big dangers we're gonna see now, though, is that Ricky Aghanims, which is online. And this, I mean, there's been so many games where it just comes out and it's devastating damage, hits onto everybody in an area, and particularly with Ravage available, you know, things could start falling around really quickly. Tries to get out of there, tons of damage, and with the Maledict, I don't think it's going to be enough. Although
the healing ward,
wait, they leave the healing ward. Okay, Omni, turn. Oh, the Hex is there. There's the team. They're too far away. They couldn't get there in time. Ravage afterwards going to connect. Tingle King will fall. Little Nick likely to drop down next if they can get the final touch, and they will.
Scourge though.
Can he do it? Wants to make the big play here. Maledict is down. Where's the extra damage? They're taking down the OD. Find that kill. Now Old White takes down Vol, but he has to run for his life as well. Everybody needs to get away from Scourge McDuck, and the Impale might buy them enough time along with that mana burn. It wasn't enough mana burn, and a triple kill for Scourge McDuck. Ricky is the real carry.
I think everyone else is going to be able to clear out of here, but life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Because Scourge McDuck has come through for the team with the Aghanims. Thankfully, something showing up here. So, yeah, he is definitely the saving grace here for them. And that silence, what a target to go on first. We talk about all the problems that the Jug creates for Tingle King there on that Tidehunter. And Nico God still doesn't have an answer to something like the Smoke Cloud, which, I mean, that's really the only big problem he has this game. But getting instantly jumped by Scourge. And Vol is a king, by the way.
Yeah.
played really well this series, but especially right there, just locking down a lot of the heroes during that fight and guaranteeing the kill onto P1 as well. Who, I mean, he is BKB, Blink, Meteor Hammer. Like, he should be running these fights.
It's true. I think one thing that I just recognized, though, Ricky has maybe the most value neutral item in the game with the Pupil's Gift as an answer for the OD. That's sick.
That is pretty good. There's a lot of mana.
Yeah. Granted, it is more mana to be burnt from Nyx with the mana burn, but that's not maxed out yet, and it's not like guaranteed you're going to be able to hit those ones anyways.
Yeah, if you see Ricky as Nyx Assassin, that's the last spell you're casting. You're just hoping to try and stun that guy.
All right, well, they got Blink BKB back up for Old White. Sees Roche is outside of his home and says, all right, well, this is fine then. We don't need to go in and fight it.
Man, I get irritated just watching Ricky. Oh, it's so frustrating to catch him at this point in the game. Like, seriously, it is brutal.
The hero is just ridiculous. And particularly, like, just how long of a range that Tricks of the Trade has of, like, how far away you can cast it and get away with. And this is before the 20 talent when he gets the Blink Strike, too. But regardless, it's only down to a 2,000 gold lead. And P1 pushes out this top lane one time with the Meteor Hammer as everybody's getting ready to fight around this Roche pit.
No one wants to make the first move, right?
No.
There's punishment on both sides. We have Sanity's, Arena, and even just a Blink Omni is pretty frightening right now. And then, of course, we just have Ravage Invoker. So probably the easier wombo combo on the side of the cut, but obviously a slight lead on Jiang Hu helps them out.
Absolutely.
And there we go. Another good answer for this fight as they bought out Blink Dagger Bowl. No buyback. Very risky. These Roche fights as a support do not have buyback. Cough, cough. Pingu.
Right?
Don't find your buyback, sir.
The only buyback that they... Oh, wait. They got Dust on Scourge McDuck. Nice jump away. Didn't have another blink for Old White. Dropping wards down. Vol backs out now as well as Trap Nest.
Thought I was hearing things and it was just the shackles thing or something. I was like, oh, it makes the same sound? It's like, no.
Interesting.
That's not good. I don't know if that's enough for them to run into the Roche pit, but I would like to see like a smoke wrap.
Yeah, what if that's the bait play? You bait them into taking the fight.
Oh, hi.
Diego King.
Got hit.
Chase. Oh, they've got the break. He just explodes. They didn't have anything left. He had mech. He had Ghost Scepter.
Just
couldn't
didn't
get
even
it
have a
off.
Chance. Yeah. It's so much pure damage, right? Vendetta
Yeah.
450. The orbs, he took 338 from 2 of them.
Summon some wards. Needs to back away. BKB is already out. Decided to run away from Scourge McDuck. I think you can take this fight now. Like,
Just run. I think the cut just runs because they have Ravage in 20 seconds. If you can just keep them away from the pit, this actually looks kind of okay.
I mean, losing the Witch Doctor here, it's not the end of the world, but like you said, 20 seconds. What can they get done in that time period? No Witch Doctor. He needs 100 more gold to buy out for this.
Look at Scourge McDuck. He has a Dateless and an Orb of Destruction with his Battle Fury and Agnums.
No buyback, but this is so much damage.
This is the slap chop.
This is devastating. I mean, if they can get in there and actually take this fight, Roche is not happening quick enough. Already trying to blow up one. Dude, they got to be so careful. It's so much damage.
This is every Ricky I've ever played with. No BKB. He's like, no, I'm good. Don't worry, guys. I know what I'm doing.
That orb also. All right, they got Storm controlled for the moment. Jumps forward, tries to get him. Is it going to be enough timing? Tries to hit it now. Lil Nick pops his BKB.
Look,
Finds the backline. Storm. It's Stitches. Look at the damage on the Knicks. Double kill. Get the hell out of there. Dang who, you can't play this game right now with the Ricky. He two-shot.
Stranger out to find you. It's Scourge McDuck.
Got Alacrity now too. Is that the way it goes? I don't know. Dude, he's just clipping them. 1,000 crits on Scourge McDuck. He's ready to go. Can they take this fight though? He's gonna drop the tombstone in the pit, pushes it back. Scourge McDuck, Aegis on hand. Look at them get melted. Absolutely melted. Don't stand a chance. Ravage afterwards punches him to death. Looking for more. Eco God is dead. Everybody is gone. Scourge McDuck, the man, the myth, the legend, did it to him.
Oh, man. Haters buying BKBs, I tell you. Oh, where's this courier going? Oh, it found the neutral item? No. Oh, you just missed it. Oh,
Can't get it.
Jug almost saved it.
That was the fight. That was their moment. The cut. did it. I don't know how you hold against this now. It's so much freaking damage to the Ricky.
So much damage. That OD got crushed. He actually died in under 2 seconds. He got jumped on, he got silenced, and he took 1,400 damage from Ricky.
I think that was
in like
just 2
under
hits.
a second. Yeah.
So let's see.
Absolutely sliced and diced.
I mean, how much is this? So it's -7 armor, and then on top of that, he's just got like, 2 instances and all the cleave damage that comes out as well.
And he almost has a magic one.
He's almost there, and then he'll be complete.
Oh, he dropped his branch in the middle of the woods.
What a guy. Yeah. They're giving him the tome, too. They want to get him to 25.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right.
I mean, any of these heroes, I think at this point, are coming close to getting 2-shot by the Ricky.
All right. But,
Tell
he's
me.
not of a BKB yet.
Right?
But he does have an Aegis. So the only issue is he's going to have the BKB by the time the Aegis ends.
Look at this. Oh, wait. No, got a Force Staff away. All right, all right, all right. He didn't crit. That's the reason.
Yeah, Force Staff is a nice save, though. Uh-oh. He already Carapace.
Trap Nest. In trouble. Trap
Oh,
Nest.
he had another one.
Nice play there. Impaling.
Liver?
BKB gets out. Trap Nest just saved his life. There's still more Maledict damage that's ticking in, but I think they're fine. Damn, dude. This game is wild. 22-33 with a 5,000 gold lead now for the cut. And all on the back of Scourge McDuck.
Yeah, like, actually just like a video of will it blend? And the answer was yes. And it was all of Jiang Hu in the Roche pit. That, like, no BKB, just a little bit of YOLO. Make sure you don't get caught after, and that was it. No answer available.
They just need to, like, blow. If they can kill him alone, this is maybe possible, right? Because it's going to be so much gold back into their coffers, but that process is so hard to do against this Ricky right now. He's
Man,
just
Shadow
a monster.
Shaman is so good this patch because of these carries that can't hit buildings.
Yeah. All right, stun is there. This is Aegis. They need to kill him once before the big ultis come out. That's a good one.
That's
Trap
huge,
Nest.
but
Can they do it again?
All right,
Round
the
2,
stun.
looking for the stun. The timing's not going to happen. He got his BKB out there. Nico God getting destroyed as they chase for more. Oh, and then the jump away. That's a 10-seconder.
that's okay. It's just the 5. It's fine.
Okay. George McDuck thinking about going back in again. People need to buy AC, need to get a Shiva's or something online. Like, who need armor in a bad way.
That's the frustrating part, is there's just not a good answer to it.
Right.
Like, it's a hero counter for the most part, right? You can't really itemize versus that in terms of like some sort of a trap to catch him out of the tricks.
It's true. I mean, I guess
Sort
the
of
best
like
thing-
abyssal, I guess.
Right. OD's going for a sheep stick now, which I think is a good answer to some
Right,
extent.
yeah.
But it's not perfect.
Oh, and he wants a blink dagger. That's just perfect. Oh wait, sorry, he changed his mind. He's going Octarine instead.
Okay.
He doesn't ever want to be in this plane of existence.
Just gone forever. OD will help him with that. So 34 minutes in now. Buyback status, you have it on 3 heroes for each team. Missing on the Tidehunter and the Witch Doctor, as well as the Nyx and the Undying. But it feels like this is just wait out the Aegis time. It's 30 seconds until it's going to be reclaimed. Oh, wait, excuse me. It's already gone. We saw him die earlier. But it's going to be
But
3
it
minutes.
would have been reclaimed.
Exactly. You get what I'm saying. But they're just going to keep holding on and put him in the box.
They don't have a great rapier here. I mean, they don't have, honestly, rapier's not even a good enough answer this Ricky, because that's just not the problem. You know, we've had
Yeah.
so many comeback games with rapiers this patch that I immediately started thinking about that in these situations, but all that matters is just trying to kill the Batman.
I think that they still had some vision. They saw the smoke out. Walking up the hill. Spots Tingle King right at the start. Spider legs
Drops
his
a
way
ward.
out of there. That was well done. Catches both, but the Ravage connects onto all of them. Scourge McDuck starting to munch them all up. They find any more afterwards. Meanwhile, Scourge McDuck
Nico.
on top of P1 needs to get the ulti out in time. Is it going to be there? No. They lose the OD. It wouldn't have been enough damage anyways. And, well, they've already bought back on the Mars, but Scourge McDuck can try to run in here afterwards. They're holding on to Storm with nowhere left to go. The Gush ends his life.
I think everything went wrong for
Yeah.
Jiang Hu there. The Ravage was great. The Tornado, perfect. They pretty much just got all their spells off and eviscerated them. They got split in the side of Jiang Hu as well. Nico got, right after the spin, he just got instantly hexed into a shackle. What can you do there? He's just gone. And meanwhile, as you said, P1 was just getting 1v1 by Scourge.
Well, and
Who bought an Octarine.
Okay.
It's done.
Yeah. What's the cooldown now on Tricks of the
Yeah,
Trade?
let's see this. Oh, 4.5 seconds, and he's in there for 3.
Oh my god. All right, that's dumb. That's just
We need some neutral items here.
the only thing that can stop him is mana issues. Gotta burn his mana. That means you need to find him.
Dude, how can you queue up a blink? What do you even get rid of? Your boots, I guess.
Tingle King, gonna Ghost Scepter, tries to back away from him now. They do no damage. And Nico God does finally bring down the Watermelon Man. Tombstone dropped up on the high ground. Scourge McDuck, hello, hello. Storm, how are you doing? Wants to chase for more, maybe? Decides not to. White throws out that spear. Vol gonna be chased down. BKB
Nice.
afterwards. Okay, this is looking a little better. They find any more afterwards, though.
The Carapace onto Nick. He still has BKB, though, and they're too worried to chase further.
Yeah, understandable.
Jug's not there with the blink and potential for like an Omni and Basher and everything to help out.
Still, the cut proven they are incredibly talented and have some good ideas on how to play the game right now. They are.
Would you
looking
say
quite
that
good.
they're a cut above their opponents?
Cut above the rest? Yeah, I could say that.
Pretty
I
sure I'm not
wouldn't,
the first
but
one to say that.
I could.
I wouldn't. I would never do that.
It's good though. Invoker liked it. Ooh, Ingu, the Voodoo Switcheroo.
Oh, nice, nice. Big plays. Okay. Oh, man, I want to get this versus like a Ravage or something sometime, though. That'd be hype. I guess Sandlease is there. It's kind of like a big one.
The one thing about it that kind of sucks is you can actually get stuck in it. You can't leave. Which usually doesn't matter, but you know, if you need to like break a TP or something, maybe. Smoke out. They're trying to find some Scourge McDuck action, but couldn't get there.
It's like the safest smoke ever. They're just like really hoping that someone is near enough that this is okay. Like,
Right.
They don't want the whole kit and caboodle here. They're looking for a loner.
Oh, now Dingle King leading the charge, looking for some other action going on. Nico God. They realize, hey, he's over here. Kill a courier.
He just found a tier 3 item. That's their game right now, guys.
Oh. Okay, that hurts.
Yeah.
But
I
you know,
actually hadn't realized it's been that long since they were killing neutrals.
yeah, they need to get some different ones. They need to.
Yes,
finish
they need the upgraded ones.
It's not tier 3. BKB. All right, killing some supports, bullying some people. Voodoo Switcheroo didn't get it out. They take down 2. And Pingu's pissed.
Gem.
Well,
Team, Gem.
Not gonna
I
get
mean,
it.
I get how you can't see it in all those wards, but damn, he actually just got that back.
That's why he buys back. Okay.
Boo.
Okay.
He's still shoveling at 39 minutes. Who is this guy? Someone
Pingu.
help this guy with a better neutral.
It's the Pingu. You get some of those like late game salves, you know, it allows you to re-go again because you can salve up your carry or something.
It's just the bounties. It's all about the bounties.
Fair. God. The other thing that's so disappointing, I think, about this right now and makes it really tough for Jiang Hu is that.
Oh, the prism. Give it to the Ricky. Do
Oh,
it.
God. No, surely not. Oh, my
They're
God,
doing
they
it.
are.
They're doing it.
Why would you do this? It's not even fair. All right, what's the timing? 3.7.
3.7. He's vulnerable for 0.7 seconds. Yes.
Why is that how that works? That doesn't seem like it should be fair. All he needs is regen right now.
He might as well just buy a rapier, honestly.
Yeah. Like,
I mean, how is he gonna die? They still don't have a way to stun him,
no.
like reliably.
Penta Edge Swords. They're starting to get some items now. They finally get an Orbit Destruction Tricky has had for like ever. Oh, Penta Edge Sword. But it's going to be another Aegis in hand. Aegis and cheese for the cut.
This is only the second Roche. That's Shocking. I would not have guessed that. If you had asked me, I definitely would have guessed third.
They're just battlers. That's all they want to do. Dude, do you realize how many kills there have been in this game? Like, it's 65 kills at 40 minutes.
I can't count that high.
That's a lot.
Thank you.
65. Did I say 64? Oh, no. What have I done?
I don't think roast counts. It's all right.
I did get it right. That's 64.
What? Yay, please.
I'm doing it for the content, Trent. Believe me.
Okay,
Don't think I did seriously. Haha. Right? Ooh, Nico God. All right, so they can maybe play here around this ward. There isn't good vision for the Radiant, but at the same time, you get caught. That's the GG's. Okay, hello. Blink away. Gotta run.
Oh.
Oh, he got it. Oh my God. Look at the damage. Look at the damage from this Ricky. Look at him. He's tearing him apart. All White's gonna go down. A double kill for Scorch McDuck. Looking for the chase down next. Onto the poor old Nyx Assassin. Ghost Scepter's not gonna keep you alive for that much longer. But they're gonna beat into this tier 3 tower, and GG. They're done. They know it. Very, very well played by the cut. Jiang put on a good performance, but in the end, this Ricky, the scourge of your pubs, becoming just a monster in pro games as well.
Here in Scourge World. Yeah. That's a thank you so much, Scourge McDuck, for showing the potential of this to try and bring greater attention to it for Ice Frog. I appreciate it. That's all I'm saying.
Man, I appreciate those pixels on that logo. That's just, it's quality paint being used. I like it a lot.
What a game though. Like the win chance was feeling very good for Jiang for a lot of that game.
Yeah.
Right. At first it was like a little bit rough, and then they really found their stride and fights were looking good. Travis was hitting stuns, Nico God was showing up, doing damage, and then that one Roche where he got the Daedalus and he got the orb, and he just ran in and everyone got cut up.
It's true. It's one of those feelings that simultaneously, like, you can see just how strong this timing is. But I think also, like, it is a lot of the other pieces that are around it. You look at it, you've got Shadow Shaman keeping people under control. You got Ravage, you've got Invoker. Like, it's all built in towards just Scourge McDuck being this big damage dealer, and then everybody else controlling people around. And then you got like a little bit of tower push. You think Shaman is also a big part of that?
Yeah, Vol was huge. He played really well this game. He had a lot of just good shackles, just like constantly holding and controlling, especially in some of the more important team fights in the game,
right?
Where it was still like really even, and they managed to trade out on fights that maybe the cut probably shouldn't have done so well on, thanks to the plays that he made. The wards were generally really good. He had like one bad ward in the river, but other than that, it was just like for all of his Shadow Shaman plays today, just like constantly getting objectives, make it easy. And how about the time when they took that tier 2 early, even though they were like losing the game, and they managed to just like throw enough bodies up there. That sweet wraparound play too around the 20-minute mark to again hold that outpost was
true.
That's like good identification of what are really important objectives right now in Dota.
Totally. I'm very impressed with this team. And I mean, again, you take a look at North America right now, Division 2, they're sitting at the top of it. We'll see if they can continue that energy going forward. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to head to a quick break. When we get back, the panel's going to break down all the awesomeness from that series and maybe a preview for what's to come next. But for now, quick break.